Hello, welcome to your video update on Solana. So this is a 1-2 setup on the weekly chart I'm tracking. Want to take you through the long-term chart here. On this chart, this is one of the, in my opinion, better quality charts in crypto. It is one that has already formed before a 1-2 setup. So we had 5 waves up into the 2021 highs. We had a 3-wave pullback in wave 2 into the 2022 lows. And after that, another 5-wave move up, which to be fair, could have completed already. Yeah, we can already call this move up from the 2022 low a 5-wave move up. Wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. That is technically possible. But based on target calculations, that 5th wave should take us to round about $360 to $380. That would be ideal. So we can already call the move up technically, visually, as 5-wave move. It's just that it would be ideal. Yeah, it would be ideal for it to go a little bit higher. So I cannot promise that this wave 2 has already started, but it's something I would say for the watch list, for the next larger correction, for the next bear market. I mean, long-term projections are super speculative, and there's also no timeline really associated with it. But hold on, let me just move this. But based on the long-term projections and the initial move up in wave 1 that topped in 2021 and the wave 2 to the downside that bottomed in 2022, circle wave 3 here should get at least to, I mean, I shouldn't maybe say that, but let's say the mathematical projection points to 42,000. Now, honestly, that can take a decade, 15 years or so. And let's be honest, many altcoins will never reach those Fibonacci projections, okay? This is more like a long-term mathematical projection. It's not really a target. So I just want to show you what the mathematical projections would be, because for anybody who's interested in the longer time frame, those can be quite important. However, please don't expect it to play out with altcoins, and Solana is no exception. We always have to take it level by level. So we are going to see if the market can form 5 waves. Well, it did that in 2021. Can it hold a higher low? Yes. Then we can calculate targets for the next bull run, okay? We might be in the late stages of this bull run. If we start to see a correction from this area, I mean, that includes one more high, then a wave 2 correction in the next bear market could be a real opportunity on the weekly chart. We would obviously need to look at the charts on the smaller time frame when this is playing out, but that means Solana might be investment quality, okay? To me, it's not yet, because really the only crypto chart that for me is really long-term investment quality is Bitcoin. It is recognized by institutions and so on. No altcoin chart has really taken a second place yet. Ethereum maybe, but in this cycle also Ethereum isn't great. So, you know, Solana might be the next one, but maybe at some point the structure will fail. That can happen in the crypto space, okay? Which is why these weekly charts have to be taken with a pinch of salt, approach them with caution, but at least they give us an orientation. Now, zooming in a little bit, the idea is that once this wave 1 completes, and this could be in this area, either we've already topped or we get one more high, that would be the expectation, then a larger time frame, a larger degree wave 2 correction should unfold. Now, there is a standard support area already here on the long-term chart. The thing is that this will have to be moved with the price. So if the price pushes higher, let's assume $360, $380 or so, which would certainly be an ideal price range, target range for this cycle, then we will have to adjust it. But it wouldn't change much, okay? It wouldn't change much. Something we need to pay attention to is a guideline from Elliott Wave. It tells us that usually a wave 2 tends to complete in the area of a wave 4 of one lesser degree. So this would be this area here, around $90 to $100. So let's assume the price climbs to $380. then we will have our standard Fibonacci support area, yes, but we might never get there because this is only support, this is not a target. It is important to recognize that the price might provide a very shallow wave 2. But then again, we have to calculate that on the smaller time frames once we have a top. For now, the price could still climb higher towards $360, form a top there, but I will not confirm a top until we actually have an end of the cycle, right? So anybody who's interested in the weekly charts needs to be aware that we won't probably see any of these larger degree 1-2 setups play out until the next bear market. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.